After this one, there was 3 others.
Almost 4 people died.
This is the next
within some hours.
This
is not the only accident. So after this one, in less than 3 hours, there was another accident.
In front.
With
truck again.
With truck and tricycle.
It's high time we do something in Abuja. Seriously.
And just as I was wrapping up, another truck showed up. This one stacked with big rocks, no back cover, nothing holding them down.
All right, so I'm live in Enugu State for the very first time, and I'm here because of the tragic incidents that happened yesterday. An avoidable accident that happened yesterday, and this accident claimed the life of 5 persons.
Everybody, welcome back to Plan B TV News Gist and Blog. Recently, I never wanted to talk about this video until I saw this Arise news, and it was really annoying. Why would Arise? Arise news of all people that I respect so much. Recently, a truck by full family. It was an accident, and everybody were angry. Oh, truck! Why will it? You know, this. Why is it always like? Once it gets to Embalmment, you know, a lot of accidents coming from different corners. Full family was gone out of a reckless driving of a truck driver, and that escalates. VDM went to the scene. A lot of activists went to the scene. A lot of people talks about it. That is not the reason why I'm making this video. But first, I want you guys to watch this particular video on how Arise TV News dealt with the whole story. We'll be right back.
From the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, in a horrific and tragic incident, a family of 3, a man, his wife, and their son, all died in a horrific car crash. The incident, according to eyewitnesses, occurred on Wednesday, September 3rd, at the Mabushi Bridge, after a group of hoodlums reportedly ambushed the family's car, accusing the driver of breaking traffic rules. The family car reportedly stopped by the bridge to pick someone up when a hoodlum forced his way into the vehicle and grabbed the steering wheel from the driver, which led to the car ramming into a pillar at the bridge. Well, here is the aftermath of the incident.
This is what Abuja caused here in Abuja. They are really causing a lot of harm. It's high time we do something in Abuja. Seriously. Both family died because of Aburo. Yeah, is it so? Imagine. They chase this man, enter in car, drag steering for in hand. The man die, his wife die, his son die. FCT minister needs to do something. Amak must leave Abuja.
Ayo, this was such a horrific scene that we saw. Yes, I don't know if you saw the videos that were trending, and there was some sort of jungle justice that occurred because those hoodlums, the residents in the area, pulled them and burnt them, set them ablaze, which is quite unfortunate because only yesterday we took the story of Amaye, this sort of jungle justice, and this is the conversation I want to have. Following that crash, like I said, residents in the area reportedly caught 3 of the suspected hoodlums and set them on fire. As of now, the police have yet to issue an official statement or provide further details on the tragic incident. Ayo.
All right, so let me start from the back end and work my way backwards, which is from the jungle justice as a result of these touts, these louts in Abuja. So we see that Lagos is not the only place where we have issues around people, you know, urchins on the street who constitute themselves as authorities to take taxis, unlawful taxis from, you know, commuters on the road. So what happens, and yesterday Dr. Bati said something when we had that talk about Amaye, that when you see jungle justice, it is a lack of distrust on the part of the people on the systems in place to address these things. And so when people feel that they are pushed to the wall and feel like they do not trust the system to do what it's supposed to do, they take matters into their own hands. As we've often seen, this is one case too many, where immediately we are going back to the days whereby tires were strewn around the necks of armed robbers, and in the same way because the police were not trusted enough to do their job, so they institute jungle justice, and we saw a swift reaction to these touts where one of them was burnt alive. And in some instances, some people would say, "Good for them, good for them."
Oh, you should have seen those.
They'll say, "Oh, it's good for them," because these people have terrorized the neighborhood and the officials have not been able to contain their excesses.
Yeah.
Last year, July 2024, the FCT authority had said they were going to, clamp down on these touts and their activities, motor park touts, and said they were going to arrest and persecute them. 1 year later, they are still on the roads, they are still doing the same thing, and this has now led to the death of a family. It is ridiculous. And so when people feel that the authorities are not doing their job, it pushes people to behave like animals, to take matters into their own hands, and then to implement jungle justice. What we're calling for now is that I hope that this will be a lesson to the FCT, I'm hopeful, and that will actually end this menace of touts who collect illegal taxes from innocent commuters, whether it be in Abuja or Lagos, any part of Nigeria. It is illegal. It has to end. We need to see it come to a stop.
Now, Arise News talk about it. Do you know why it's so provocative? When Dangote truck by people, all the TV station, they refuse to talk about it. Now, this one happened because it's not Dangote truck. Arise News was first to report it. Channel News talk about it. TVC, even AIT. Every TV station reported the news. Before we get to that point, I want you guys to watch this particular video of VDM. We'll be right back.
I'm live in Enugu State for the very first time, and I'm here because of the tragic incidents that happened yesterday. An avoidable, I'll call it avoidable, an avoidable accident that happened yesterday, and this accident claimed the life of 5 persons. These 5 persons, one family, father, husband, wife, child, under this car. And everything was caused because of the recklessness of this truck driving, of this truck driver and this truck. Now, come and see this lane. Because the reason for this video, only this month, truck drivers don't claim the lives of 16 persons for Nigeria. Just this month alone, between 2 weeks now, right? Edo State, about 8 people. This place and some other states where the thing happened. Now, let me explain something. Get to that one. You see the tire mark. Look the tire mark of the truck. Okay, what's up? Imagine a lane like this. Come stand here. Imagine a lane like this. Make truck the speed for a lane like this. Just imagine a lane like this and truck the speed. Does it even make sense? There's no regulation for truck driving in Nigeria, and it's a problem. Now, our politicians, they travel outside Nigeria. You go to London. I've been to the UK. I see how the road regulation be. Like for a road like this, if a truck go pass here, you go see say they'll write 30 for ground. Meaning say that driver should not exceed 30 miles per hour. Right? If you go further again for UK, you go see 40, 20. Do you understand? This is to protect lives. There's no measures to protect life in Nigeria by this law. Do you understand? See how that guy the speed. For this kind of road, when we say one motor they come like this, another motor they come like this. This is a double lane, and you are speeding like that. As a truck driver, it makes no sense. So you are supposed to regulate this road. Just like the UK. When I go travel, go abroad, now go borrow money. That's what people do. Anytime you go abroad, you don't learn anything. Our politicians don't learn nothing. They go there, borrow money, and that's it. Nothing they learn. So these roads are supposed to be regulated. These are measures to save our lives in Nigeria. I beg. Now again, that's number one. Number two, we don't get anybody for Nigeria where they check whether these drivers, they're drunk, whether they are driving sober, or whether they don't hide. Because most of these guys, see this one now. See one motor they come. See. Show you see. You see how the guy, you see the speed? Now you see the speed. He had to dodge the guy. Hey, he had to dodge the guy. You have to dodge the guy. See the guy heavy speed where that guy is. Very rough. Imagine say they regulate this road and then they can't get traffic wardens where they on the road, where they check all these things. Not just that, road safety, no, they even do their work. Because if you carry all these guys now, they don't even get a license. These people don't even go to driving schools. They don't go to driving schools.
Only that.
These people just go carry one person, go where Sabi drive, we just carry another person, boom. So first things first, regulate the speed limits for Nigeria. First, mark our roads. Then put cameras. We get the money. Nigeria get the money. Put cameras where they check all these things. Anybody who violates, you collect a license. You know if you drive again for Nigeria. actually need to do better. One family don't go. Edo State, family don't go. Different state of Nigeria, family just they go. So the sooner the better. Please, federal government. If we no stop, if we no regulate this thing with time, the day where you go reach people for a year, that day you're gonna learn, and you all will learn the hard way. Don't play. Hey.
The truck hit two vehicles.
Okay.
Over there, a minibus and another vehicle. Then carried the Corolla. The Corolla was under
the truck.
Under the truck. So we were inside. We had the sound, the first sound when it hit the first vehicle. Boom. We didn't know what was happening. We had the second one.
Was the truck speeding?
Yes. It was actually speeding. Then the third sound. That was now when we came outside. So that time, the truck drivers, about two of them, ran outside. They were like, "Where police station? Where police station? Where police station?"
They ran out.
Yes.
They ran out, three of them.
They ran out. Where police station? Where police station? Next thing they flew because there's a police station down that side. They ran towards them. So our attention was on the vehicles we were seeing over there. So we ran, both Mr. Moses, this staff, we ran, the people that stopped by to, help the victims. Not knowing that there was a car under the truck.
Correct.
That's it.
Do you understand the situation now?
Seriously.
So it was when we are coming out because, like I said, Mr. Moses is my manager, so he's busy. So he needed to at the same time know what was going on at the plaza. So when he crossed over the road to go back to the plaza, he was like, there are people under this truck, there are people, he's hearing voices. And when we they were shouting help. So we now said, okay, let's go and find out. Immediately we got close, what we had was an explosion.
Fire, seriously, how was it? Exactly what happened.
We were all helpless and the fire was much. I think he recorded
after
we couldn't go close.
After some few seconds, you start hearing, everybody was even afraid, like,
so
what could this trailer carry?
It was a very unfortunate situation. Nobody knew.
So all those people burned. They got burned.
Burnt down. One small baby, my dear sir. Small baby
An entire
that carry
family.
new.
They had to,
Oh God.
They had to come in and then tear the thing open and bring out.
They got an excavator.
It was like that pushed this truck to that side.
Don't be smart thing.
And then they got out the parts and then took it.
Well, our own now to talk. But you know, a guy go reach all of us for here. Then we'll go just say, more just the mad for the country be that.
Oh God,
because these people are supposed to like learn from where they go. You go abroad, go borrow money, but learn how they keep their citizens. Learn how they keep their own citizens alive. But you see them when they go and borrow money. You travel, you borrow money, you put your children there to school and everything. These people are okay. But then again, you come back to Nigeria, you come and just lavish the money, and you cannot protect the people. It doesn't make any sense. So we will get platform. We will always talk. But again, we'll go talk rich, man. We will just crazy at the end of the day, Peace, man. This one.
After this one, there was three other.
Almost 4 people died.
This is
the next
within
junction
some
there.
hours. This is not
Let me
the
go.
only accident. So after this one, in less than 3 hours, there was another accident.
In front.
In front.
With truck again?
With truck. And then tricycle.
Just like that. Not even a second.
And in less than a week, between Thursday last week and yesterday, about 4 different accidents. What am I saying? Yesterday was 3.
And all of this truck.
Yes.
Okay, let me go and see.
One of yesterday. Somebody.
This is why you are watching this particular video, talking about all those truck driver, Dangote, precisely. Dangote truck, currently, I think in Enugu, blocking roads because the road safety agency burst one of their tire because they beat traffic or they are reckless driving or because they break the rules. For that reason, order from above told them that nobody will use that road. And truly, they blocked the whole road and nobody was using that road. They said they are protesting. Why will you burst one of our tire? How dare you? And they obstruct the road. Up till now, the state governor could not say anything. No news agency reported it, and nobody talks about it. Everybody is so afraid it's Dangote. It's Dangote. Imagine if it is just a common truck driver. Now, by now, TV station, Arise News, everybody they talk about Dangote truck cover the full road. The reason why the people are talking say block road. Now Dangote truck block now, not be target, but block this road. I say nobody go use and nobody talks about it.
Dangote drivers blocked road here. They said that people punctured their vehicle.
Now, the only thing I want you guys to understand, because if we are talking about all of this, it's just like, okay, oh, we just hate on Dangote, other people made the same mistake. Now, the most important thing, let's just troop in issues about Fina sisters. When Dangote truck crushed Fina sister, and where they were protesting, the same Dangote truck by people in Benin, while they were protesting, the same Dangote truck have been doing all kinds of nonsense stuff. Like we are seeing this truck here now, without tires, without, Dangote don't feel unconcerned. Another guy came out, I don't know what's wrong with these people, came out and started telling Nigerians, do you know Dangote is not that rich that people see him? Dangote did not have money because he's a group and there are a lot of shareholders. He was just making unnecessary narrative that is very provocative. But I want you guys to watch it. I'll be right back to let you guys know why I said his words does not really count.
Someone said that Dangote should be sued directly for all the problems that his trucks have caused. But the wahala there is that Dangote is a poor man. Dangote does not have any money directly. Dangote does not own any of his companies. The two main companies that Dangote should own or probably own are Dangote Cement and Dangote Refineries. Those two companies are not owned by Dangote. They are only controlled by Dangote. Dangote Refineries and Dangote Cement are both owned by another company called Dangote Industries Limited. Dangote does not even own that one that owns this one. He does not own any of them. Dangote Industries Limited is owned by another company called Greenview International Corporation. Now, that Greenview International Corporation is not a Nigerian company. It's a company based in Panama. That company itself might not also be owned by Dangote. That company itself can be owned by a lawyer, one random lawyer there, and that lawyer can set up a trust, and then that trust can now be what will now carry Dangote's assets. The way to work is that they will carry all the assets in that company and put it in that trust. What that means is that the trustee, which is Dangote, is not liable for the assets. He's only a beneficiary of the trust. So that way, he's not liable for anything. If you sue Dangote himself, he has no money to give to you because he doesn't own anything in reality. If you sue Dangote Industries Limited or sue Dangote Refinery, it doesn't matter. Those are individual entities. They can handle themselves. It doesn't affect him himself too as well. It doesn't affect his wealth or his net worth or anything. Dangote may be richer than you know or poorer than you know. You don't really know. When they calculate Dangote's net worth, they only look at two things: his stake in his companies here in Nigeria and the real estate he probably has or they think he has. Other things that he owns, nobody really knows. So if you sue Dangote himself, you are wasting your time because money no come for that place. Dangote doesn't have any money to give to you. And the reason why rich people structure their assets this way is because of things like this. People trying to sue them, government wanting to seize their properties, political enemies, business enemies, family enemies, village people, all these situations. That's why they protect their assets this way, so that nobody can touch it forever and ever.
Now, when you watch this, you want to say, it's true. Dangote don't have money. How? Why are you saying like this? Is Dangote don't have money? That's why they did not pay. Who told you Dangote can never be poor to the extent that he's poor like, what's it called? Hotel Dollar. As wealthy as Hotel Dollar. I'm telling you now, Dangote don't have money. They might have refinery. Dangote don't have money. Has cement factory. Dangote don't have money. Okay, now let me not put words in his mouth so that it shouldn't be like, truly, maybe it doesn't have money. But I want you guys to watch this particular video of him saying that he used year to year that he have billions, trillions, zillions. But he have not really seen it until one day he decided to say, go and withdraw some of my money from me and let me see for myself. I want you guys to watch the video.
I think that time has passed. And the last time when we had this interview, I told you that, yes, as soon as I finish with the refinery, I'm going to try and buy Arsenal. I have much more than 12, 13 billion, and I said, okay, fine. All these numbers are just written numbers. Yeah. And one day I went to a bank. Yeah. At that time there were no restrictions of this, and I wrote a check and cash $10 million, and I took it home. For yourself? For myself, yes. You cashed $10 million from the bank? Yes. Yes, and took it? I put it in the boot of my vehicle, and I went home, and I opened it, and I look at 10 million, I said, okay, fine, now I believe I have money.
Now you heard from him. They say he not get money, but you heard what he said. Dangote not get money, but he can provide over 300 healers to security agency. Dangote not get money. No, he's too broke. He cannot take care of finances staff for just something that will not cost him 20 million. Like, he don't have money. But Dangote can buy a book from a book launch from his friend with 15 billion. Dangote don't have money. But you can see him, gifting money during marriage, like 30 billion. Dangote don't have money. People just look for a way to justify Dangote crime. When it's Dangote, Dangote don't have money. If it is just common me and you, but we have money to fix our car. Your car hits somebody, you have to do the burial of that person, do the necessary. But if it is Dangote, no, Dangote don't have money.
My
Anyway,
brother, if you see trailer
somebody
on
that
the
don't
road,
have money
jejely
have his own
avoid them.
private jet.
These
But if you
trailer
cannot get
drivers
money,
are very
okay,
wicked. Look at this trailer
but
driver.
when it comes to
Okay, for that
somebody,
matter,
he
driving
cannot,
without tires.
he can't take care of that person because he does not have money. And that's my case here. I'll be waiting for you guys in the comment section. What do you think about these truck drivers, the recklessness of them, and how they are buying people, and why they are not taking accountability of it? Why the state governor, or the federal, or the police are not doing anything about it? Imagine that Dangote truck that block road. If the residents get sent or your light fire put like this, your burn it down. So both the goods and everything, boom, they can't use towing truck or that lifter to lift the truck on, say they will get sense. But they just do the things as if nobody can talk to them. With small power like this, these people, I don't know, no, not be small power. These people have power. I'm not trying to say if you see Dangote truck and put fire, no, that's not what I'm trying to say. But these people are just above the law. If just go on Google and write Dangote truck accident, you will see there are more than 300, and that man have never take responsibility of one. They put it in your face to make you believe that we wanted to take final sister responsibility. Oh, unfortunately, he's dead, but somebody is still in the hospital that needed that money to be taken care of, but they refused. Now, state governor, now the family, the drag, now the Abi, the minister of education, not going to take care of responsibility. Instead of them to channel their energy to Dangote, they are blaming VDM and the minister of education for not paying all the necessary bill. Dangote for waiting Dangote commit. Anyway, I rest my case here. What do you think about Arise News that are quick to make reports about this truck that buy full family? It's painful anyway. Full family, God. Anyway, in Nigeria, if Dangote not buy you, Fulani go buy you. And we'll talk about that in the next video. I love you guys. Until we meet again. Peace out.